Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's another superhero manga. Let's see what's it all about. Welcome back to my channel, guys. You've probably seen my TikTok. You've probably seen my YouTube short. I released this a little while back that I was reading it, and man, it's a really good series. It's about superheroes, and to be honest, you might even feel like you're reading a side story of My Hero Academia sometimes, but it has its own uniqueness of an approach of superhero world. So I will talk about that. But before anything, this was brought to you by Yem Press. Yem Press did provide this copy for me to give my honest opinion for it, and thank you so much to them. But also check them out if you haven't done so. They have quite a bit of places, online and outside of the online world, like Barnes and Noble and Walmart, where they sell their products. So if you're looking for some good manga, Yem Press releases quite a bit of it, as well as light novels through their section Yen On, and now webtoons through their section of Issei Press, I think it's pronounced. But anyways, quite a bit of stuff being released. Make sure you check them out, give them some love. Um, there is a link in the description below. You can use my link where there's cheap manga, light novels, anime, and everything. Yen Press definitely is there, and most of the time they're on special. So, anyways, Shy Volume One. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share, and let's talk about it. Shy is actually the name of this superhero, and in this world, every single country has a superhero. Jap the Japan superhero is shy. And just as her name says it, she's very, very shy. Um, the first third of the volume approaches the issue of the aftermath of saving someone. So she saves a girl. The girl is in a roller coaster. She's about to die. She saves the little brother. She saves a girl who's in a roller coaster. And Shy, in trying to save her, injures the girl. And the girl ends up with a hurt leg and stuff like that. Well, uh, everything goes up in flames online as it does nowadays, right? Everyone has their own opinion of how things should have been dealt with, and so on and so forth. So Shy goes through the downside of being a superhero in this world, and that is you're going to be judged by the eyes of the public. And people are saying, why do we let a young superhero even take the reins and protect us? She has no reason to be a superhero. Why do we let superheroes do that if they're just going to end up hurting us? She could have dealt with it. She could have dealt with it better. She dealt with it poorly. Um, just so many negative comments that she's reading through, and obviously it depresses her. So the second third of the volume is this other superhero who is from Russia. She cheers her up. She goes to school. In school, there's a new kid. This new kid happens to be the girl that got injured. She is in crutches. She meets her and they essentially make friends. And Shy is slowly realizing that this girl is thankful. She's very thankful for Shy, um, because she saved her life, and she could have been dead. Like it was either die or hurt leg. Like, come on, like, there's an obvious one that she would pick. Now we could go through the history of this girl. She's had a bad history. She's living with her brother, protecting her brother as much as possible. Her parents have died, I believe. Yes. And anyways, she ends up being controlled by a evil being that we don't know yet who exactly he is. It's a little boy. At the end of the volume, we find out that he's around the world doing chaos, but he puts this ring on her, and she essentially portrays her negative feelings through the ring, and she becomes this monster. And Shy fights the monster, but ends up listening to her feelings and understanding where she's coming from. And essentially, she's mad at the world and not really shy. Like she's just portraying her real feelings, and her real feelings are not against Shy. So Shy ends up saving her still, removing the ring, and they become essentially best friends, right? Now she knows her secret identity, and so on and so forth. The last third of the volume, we meet another superhero who is actually this guy in the background. You don't really care really see him much, but I didn't actually get his country. I think he's from Britain, but he's the only superhero who people know who he is because he's a musician. He's an artist, and um, he and the Russian girl and Shy's friend end up in space with this being who's giving them missions, and essentially the mission is to train Shy to stop being so shy, and they're basically want to crack her shell because Shy is the only one who has successfully retrieved a ring without having to kill or hurt the person who has it. The British guy, apparently his best friend, had the ring and went against him, and the only way that he found to protect him and get rid of the ring was to cut his friend's finger, which is not the best way to go, but at least he saved his life, right? In a way. So, I really like the series. It goes well. I know a lot of people are liking it because it's like Oh My Hero Academia, but the girl version. I don't really see it like that. I personally, I love the fact that they're showing a lot of the um side effects, I guess you can say, of being a superhero from the get go. Whereas My Hero Academia almost started like a very chirpy series and went to more serious, and right now it's like in a super serious note. At least the anime is, and it obviously is showing the side effects of being a superhero in that series, but it could have done a better job and start from the beginning like Shy. And I think it lost a lot of people in those seasons that now you can see are important to the series. But a lot of people at that time were like, hey, it's just not for me, right? It's too kiddish. So Shy is not like that. It starts serious note, and I kind of feel like it stays there and still brings in drama and comedy and other notes of different genres that make the superhero genre what it is. So, anyways, great series. I do have volume two already. I don't have it at hand, but I do have volume two, so I'll be reviewing that as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I will see you guys next time. Like always, oh yeah, check out Young Press as well. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.